it's Rebecca Happy here with Ottawa BuzzTV, and thank you for joining us today. Today we're speaking with Leslie Munoz from Bread by Us Bakery. It's a bakery that recently opened up in the city of Ottawa, and Leslie's a fresh graduate from the university in public policy, and she's going to tell us all about what they're doing and what they're doing with the suspended coffee program. So welcome, Leslie. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. It's fantastic to be here.
Yeah, and congratulations on your new graduation.
Thanks. Really appreciate it.
So I'm sure like some people might know about this bakery, but because it's a little bakery in Wellington West area, a lot of people may have not even been there yet. So do you want to tell us a little bit about what it is you do there?
Yeah. Perfect. So I'm one of the baristas at Bread by Us, which is a bakery and espresso bar in Hintonburg. So we're at 1065 Wellington Street, and yeah, we opened up in December. It's been going great so far, and it's been really fantastic working there with the owners, Jess and Sarah. Yeah.
So what kind of bread are you guys making?
So we specialize in sourdough bread. Yeah. So we essentially have like tons of different types. We have a whole wheat version. We sell baguettes. We sell country sourdough, as I mentioned before. We have rye. We have brioche. And then we also sell pastries such as croissants. We have cinnamon snails, chocolate hazelnut croissants, so pretty wide variety there.
And you make it all fresh daily?
Yep, everything, well, yes, everything is local organic. It's made in the bakery by our bakers. Our coffee's from Happy Goat Coffee, which is also a Hintonberg business. So yeah, everything's local, everything's organic, and yeah, we try to keep it in the home area. Yeah.
So do people mostly just come in to pick up their bread and leave, or do you have a lot of people coming in and hang out for the coffee?
We do have some seating, so folks are free to come in and grab a sandwich if they like, or grab a coffee, grab a pastry, and chill out with us. But a lot of people do come in, just grab their bread and go. So I think it's a matter of preference. Yeah.
You were telling me earlier about the different kinds of coffee. Like you don't really make the typical drip coffee. You have different varieties or different methods for saying. Do you want to sort of elaborate a little bit on that?
Definitely. So I guess our idea with our espresso bar was to go a little bit above and beyond. So we have the regular espresso beverages, but we've also tried to diversify. So we have a coffee that's called the French toast espresso, for example, and it's with some of the maple syrup that we sell in store. It's very delicious. Apart from that, we also do slow drip. So we use coffee using a method called the Chemex, and essentially we grind up the bean up for you in the spot. And if you have 5 minutes to wait with us, then we can make you a very, very delicious cup of coffee. Yeah.
Okay, so how I found out about you the other day was you posted something on your Facebook page about the suspended coffee program, and I didn't know what that was exactly. And so I looked a little bit further, and that's what I wanted you to talk about, to tell people really what's going on, because it seems to me that's a big program in all over the world, and you're the only or first group that's doing it here in Ottawa.
Yeah. So my understanding of the suspended program, it was originally, it was one of the ideas that Jess and Sarah thought of before the business opened and wanted to incorporate it into the daily operations of Bread by Us. It started off in Europe, and I guess it's like grown with the recession and with everything that's happened, just like, in general. And essentially the idea is that a customer can come in, buy a cup of coffee, and then put it on the suspended program menu, and it's kind of like a pay it forward. Any other customer can then come in and claim it for free, and no questions asked. We just give them the coffee, and again, the coffee is great, but because we sell bread and bread is so vital to healthy lifestyles and I guess just being full, we've decided to extend it to the rest of our menu as well. So customers can choose anything on our menu, put it on the suspended board, and then that is there for someone to claim if they need it. Yeah. And I guess it's just a way to make sure that our products are accessible to everyone in the neighborhood, regardless of socioeconomic status. If you forgot your wallet, that's fine. There's probably something on the menu. You can just grab something, no questions asked.
So for people who've never heard this term before, suspended program, can you just sort of like maybe describe what that is a little bit more in detail? Like people can come in, but like what is that? Where did that come from? Suspended.
Suspended. So it's literally the idea that you can get something and suspend it. So it's get put on the board. It's been paid for, and then because it's suspended there, anyone can just come in and grab it, and it's theirs, no questions asked. So that's where the idea suspended program, or suspended, the name comes from. It's the idea that it's just there, you just have to come in and grab it. And the idea of suspending something is that you yourself can contribute towards it. Like again, it's based on community contribution, so as long as people are willing to come in and, do their part for the community, it works out fine. Yeah.
So how do people hear about this program? Like people who want to maybe go out for coffee and pay it forward, or those who want to go out for coffee and maybe can't afford to go to a coffee shop and go, oh, this place, I can go in there and be a member of the community. How do they hear that?
Yeah. Again, like I mentioned, or how you mentioned, it's something that's coming to the area. It's something that hasn't really been present in Ontario as much. We're trying to get the word of mouth out there. We're trying to let people know that this program exists, that it's a good way of making sure that businesses are accountable and, responsible to some extent to the communities that they're part of, making sure that their products are accessible. And I think that as long as we create a little bit of buzz about it, that way people know that it's a fantastic way to contribute to your local community. Just go to encourage your shops or whatever to have the program too. Come to businesses like Bread by Us that already have it and just contribute. And then what we're doing on the other side of that is we have a partnership with the Parkdale Food Center. So we've let a few of the organizations in Hintonburg know that what we're doing, knowing that that's something that we're interested in helping out with folks in town who might need a cup of coffee or some bread. And again, just word of mouth, making sure that people feel comfortable coming in, and essentially just spreading it. Like we're carrying flyers and stuff like that. We're trying to promote it, so that's part of the work as well.
So how many coffees have you served so far in the suspended coffee program?
How many coffees? I believe the last time that I worked, we were hitting around the 200 mark. So that's 200 items claimed. There were some more on the board when I left, so hopefully it's possibly past the 200 mark, and it's pretty incredible. Like I said, we've only been open for since December, so we're a relatively new business, and we've been doing a lot of promotion to let people know that the suspended coffee program is something that we do. So hopefully that'll increase with time, and that'll be good.
And what happens when there's nothing on the suspended board? And I come in and I'm going, oh, I don't have any money, and I heard you guys give out coffee.
Admittedly, something that we've been very, very lucky about is that hasn't really happened yet. And I think that we have to thank are all the folks who've contributed towards it. Like, there have been some really, really generous people, folks who've essentially come in and been like, here's 20 bucks, whatever you feel, just put it towards the suspended program, whatever you feel is best. And again, we've been encouraging a lot of people through little flyers and stuff like that to contribute to the program. Another thing that we're doing is, again, because our entire menu is open for it, is if someone comes in, or if someone has come in the past and wanted maybe a cup of coffee, if there's been a tea suspended, then we've offered them to just exchange it. So we'll give them the coffee and kind of do that switch right there. So yeah, but we've been lucky. That hasn't really happened yet.
Great.
And I guess we have the communities that the Ottawa community to thank for that, for helping us do this, and
Yeah, Ottawa's a great city to live in.
Yeah, good job, Ottawa. Good job, Hintonburg.
So thank you so much for joining us today. That's Leslie with Bread by Us, and she's telling us about the Suspended Coffee program. If you're interested in getting involved, go buy some bread and then pay it forward. And this is Rebecca Happy for Ottawa BuzzTV. See you next time. Thank you, Leslie.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.